just wanted to set out a few different things that's worth remembering inside the program over the next 8 weeks. So first of all, setting some goals. So goal setting is really, really important. I know that people want to lose weight, lose a bit of body fat, but look at goals like what would it mean for you to be at a certain weight, or what would it mean for you to be feel a certain way, so in a piece of clothing, or whether it's something in terms of a relationship, or it's something in terms of like your confidence at work, something like that. So try and set some goals. Yeah, it's great to obviously want to lose body fat and want to lose weight and look better, but what goals will mean something to you? So having them in mind, having some really, really specific goals and really meaningful goals will help when you're not always feeling motivated, you're not always feeling 100%, and having really important goals will help. So try and think of some things that mean a lot to you. How will you feel at the end of the program if you feel a certain way? I think that's really, really important to understand. Second thing to remember, or the second thing that I want to mention, is going above and beyond. So I've set people workouts, I've set people calories, set people like habits, steps, things like that. The more you can do, the better. This is not don't look at it as like just doing what I've set is a maximum. If you can go above and beyond, if you can really push yourself to get even better results, so I set 3 workouts a week, but you can get 5 workouts in some weeks, then do the 5, do the extra, really focus on how you can push the boundaries, how you can push your mindset to get the best results possible. So I think that's really important to understand. I've worked with a lot of people who do this. You might have 10,000 steps, some people go a week and they'll do 15,000 steps per day, and things like that. It all makes a big difference. So you have to be the driving force for your own results, essentially. Plan based on your goals, so like what you really wanting to achieve. So again, really focus on the goal setting, what you want to get out of it, and then try and plan around that. So try and plan your lifestyle, try and plan your nutrition, try and plan your workouts, things like that, so that you can get the most out of it. Fourth point is asking questions, reach out. I prefer people to be asking me questions all the time. Don't feel like you're in a position where it's like you're graining on me, or I'm going to get pissed off or anything like that. I want people, if people are struggling with workouts or nutrition or habits or unsure about certain things, then message me, because I'd rather people speak to me and I can understand the mindset or understand the problems, and then I can try and solve them, and then the more chance they've got of getting better results, that you get better results, then ultimately it looks better on my business, etc. And I want people to, I want to help people. I don't want people to just kind of sit there and think, oh, that's bugging me, or that's a struggle, but I'm not going to message him. So please ask questions, please reach out, whether it's videos, whether it's on my social media, whether it's just the smallest thing, message me and I'll go for it. Looking for support in your own journey as well. So I think that's really important. So tell family, tell friends, tell people what you're doing, and try and get the support from that. So you'll get people who have a negative impact, or they'll try and not force you, but try and get you into doing certain things. If you're following a plan, it's easy to get tempted by family and friends and different things. The more people that you tell, and the more people that you really delve into in terms of like really saying, right, this is what I'm doing, this is what I want to achieve, then the easier it should become, and you'll get more support from like your friends and your family and things like that. So telling people about your journey, again, even tagging me on social media, things like that is really good. If you're in the gym, you're doing a workout, so you've made a recipe or something like that, if you're out doing steps, tag me on social media, let other people know that you're doing the journey. Obviously it helps my business, the tags and stuff as well, but ultimately it just emphasizes everything. It really gives you a bit more of something to hold on to try and get a result. Next point, understanding that you won't always be motivated. So you might feel super motivated at this point. Obviously it's early days into the program, it's the start. You probably feel like you want to do everything, you want to really work hard, and you're going to smash the next 8 weeks, but you won't have that mindset for 8 weeks. Maybe won't have it for 2 weeks. You're going to hit periods where it's going to be tough. That's when you need to use me. That's when you need to look back at your goals. That's when you need to basically understand that motivation is something that comes and goes. You're not always going to feel super motivated, but you still doesn't mean that you shouldn't get the workouts in. It doesn't mean you still shouldn't get the steps in. Trying to push it and trying to be. The mind is a weird and wonderful thing. The mind will tell us some days that we're not feeling it, we're tired, we've got lack of energy, but not being motivated is absolutely normal. So try and get past that, try and find ways that you can ultimately still manage when you're not. And then last one is positive mindset equals positive outcomes. Again, this is what the group's for. Again, I know that not everyone's talking to each other, but I've got the Facebook group, I've got the group that I'm sending broadcast messages out. People who are in a positive mindset, people who look positively into the experience, then generally get the positive outcomes. It links into above and beyond. Positive mindset, I want to do more, I want to push it, I want to try and get the best out of the plan. You guys have paid me money to get the most out of it, so really try and do yourself justice in terms of being positive, being accountable, being consistent, and then over time we'll see results, things happen. It's not rocket science in terms of, like, a lot of the stuff is the simple stuff, like the habits, the water, the protein, the steps, all these different things. Anyone knows, well, most people know that to do that. This is about me guiding you to get the consistency in doing that, because most people can't. So be positive. Hopefully positive changes will, well, they definitely will come if you're positive and you do the things consistently. So they're just some things to think about going forward.